bakit ba Esme dyan? Esme Gold? Bakit ba Esme Gold dyan kung titignan nyo? Sustain sa damage.
Alright, it's not the most favorite thing I've seen today for me.
Kagura? Pwede rin siguro Esme to kung di Kagura.
It's a bit super slow on the side.
Oo, tama. Mabagal kasi sa side lane to si Kagura, guys. Ayun, pakinggan nyo yung sabi ng caster. Pakinggan nyo yung sabi ng caster.
This counter battle, it's a bit super slow on the side. I mean, it's already difficult to rotate from the mid. I mean, what more from the side?
Leading combination though, if Yawi does decide to rotate on the goal, they can secure
Paano kung Esme yan? Kung Esme yan, kayang-kaya niya yung export, kayang-kaya niya rin yung pakito. Harit Gold, yes, pwede rin Harit Gold. Pero Esme na siguro pinaka-best doon, guys, Esme. Open Esme. So, Kagura ni Renejay. Yun ang katapat niya, Pakito, oh. Pakito Gold. Malakas naman din sa laning na 1v1 yan si Kagura. Lalamang yan sa laning.
Mid lane as usual. And again, you kind of already want Marty to, you wanted to fight. I want to see that level 2 of frequency that we talked about. Definitely a bit different when it's not being used by James.
By the way, good change up on the emblems here for Marty. He picked up the high-end try. Should be a little bit easier for him to even dominate the lane without his teammates.
No! Kyrie though, caught out by an arrow from Yawi early for...
Yun ang hinahanap natin, pana, sir.
Exactly what should have happened earlier, right? Earlier...
Yan dapat, pana. Yan, tingnan mo, andyan na sa Selena, andyan na sa medyo Selena, no? Kanina kasi nasa bot siya, no? Kung titignan nyo yung dalawang side lane nila, goods naman, no? Walang kailangan i-baby.
And I think based on how export has been adjusted the last...
Best jungler season 8 so far. Mahirap pa sabihin yan.
It should be an easier job for James.
Pero kitang-kita, tingnan nyo.
No business here.
Yeah, just get out. Yeah, exactly. And that's going to be the case, I think. Especially with right now, with Realta, I feel like he's more of a passive export player in the first place. So I don't know. It probably won't affect the outcomes as much because you already know what's going to happen.
How he will affect the outcome, though, is the fight for this first turtle. Dare I say, the last Insanity will always be more impactful over the Detonus welcome in that first turtle team fight. Yeah.
Right.
Let's see. There's a huge target on the back of Renejay here because Marty's not letting him breathe.
Ayan, talo yung Kagura sa gold lane. Hindi siya nakakakuha ng minions. Namatay yung catapult, di niya nakuha.
Of Renejay here because Marty's not letting him breathe. Again, there is this yin and yang all positive.
Tas uwi siya. Uwi yung Kagura.
And the CC.
Di na naman niya nakuha isa pang catapult. Dalawang...
Look at this, 8-time
Seriously.
world champion in multiple divisions, cutting the lane so soon. He
Yeah.
sent Renejay home, so you can
Level 3 lang siya, oh.
And it's attracting a lot of attention from NXPE, and they're really forcing their presence there on the top side.
Oh, early turtle here. Onic Philppines secures it.
Gold check.
Kyrie. So this is what you want to get as a Hayabusa. You want to be able to convert these turtles. And again,
dahil
what you want to
teka
get
nangyari dito.
here, Onic Philppines.
Dahil nalugi yung top lane, kailangan bantayan ulit ni Haze, okay? Nalugi na naman yung isang lane, babantayan na naman ni Haze. So nag-rotate sila sa top, automatic pre-turtle, oh. Yan ang nangyayari pag nalulugi yung mga side lane.
Secures it, Hayabusa on Kyrie. So this is what you want to get as a Hayabusa.
Yan ang nangyayari, guys, kapag nalulugi yung mga side lanes nyo.
And again,
nadidelay yung rotation nyo.
Yeah, that's a consequence of forcing a lot of your members on top side. You give away a turtle to a really, really aggressive Kyrie. That's never a good recipe if you're facing him.
Yeah, and I really thought NXP would pull the trigger and at least try to catch down Marky. It looked like Youngate was in the perfect position for an Abyssal Arrow attempt to try and get the kill on him, but he just went with H2 so that he can steal away the Crammer on the side of Onic.
So you see here an interesting dichotomy. Like NexplayEvos, they want to be aggressive, and that's what this draft says. But they just couldn't, given how Onic are literally putting up walls in their way. They couldn't move in, but look at this Yawi.
Kaya alis.
That's going.
Ba't hindi sila nag-alis dito ngayon?
Mikofobia with the power of nature, throwing up both Renejay and Yawi.
Dito sana yung maganda yung alis, oh.
In trouble, dashing on out. Marky goes in, catches one Yawi with a turnaround. Renejay able to secure the kill. 2 for 9 so far in this 4-minute game.
Finally, signs of life here from NXP.
Kagura para maabot yung Nathan.
Man, goal is
May lance naman sila.
That's really saying something. Although I think that from
May lance Cupra naman.
for NXP is compared to last
So tingin niya hindi sapat yung lance Cupra para maabot yung Nathan.
Flicker burned on James. Power of nature charged up into a wall. Yawi to the rescue. Save.
Alak ni Jesus, oh.
So
1
close
HP.
here. Man, literally, I think that was literally 1 HP. I think so.
Maybe 3.
Maybe 3.
Who knows?
With a ticking regen every second, but man, that was close.
Yeah, when he set up that wall, he forgot to put in the shards of glass up top for that
Yeah, a
extra
little bit of
damage.
barbed wire.
Barbed wire as well.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just lagging a little bit. Hunter strike.
Dikit lang naman yung gold, actually.
So we're gonna see a little bit of spike on damage.
Nakakaparma ata si H to ng ano.
Marky in trouble. Could this be a kill secured? H2.
Galit si H to, pre.
Malayski missing. No! Finishing the job. Renejay is taken out.
Nice
Arrow
hits.
hits here. And
Yun.
Kelly Hayes punishing Malayski.
Yan, mainit na si Lodis, tsaka si H2.
Yeah, that's there is
Oh,
just
easy
one
turtle.
cooldown onto Purify.
Lamang na lamang lang sa turtle fight.
And you always want to have the Purify right.
Mas wala siya blue buff.
Really impressive moves like that. And it just wasn't up yet.
A diversion play. The smoke screen put up. Turtle for purple. I don't know. Who's winning this trade?
Absolutely, NXP's doing a better job here compared to last game. Even Stevens.
Pero okay lang, turtle buff pa din yan. Masakit yung turtle buff eh.
Get something back in terms of the tower, because that was a trade, but Onic got a turret down there in the bottom lane. And if they're not careful, they're gonna slowly lose momentum in this game if that second tower falls and NXP are not able to defend it successfully.
Yeah, that's why it's James and Yawi Hayes to the rescue before anything worse happens. You know what? I'm considering maybe Onic won that trade because it's permanent objectives for temporary ones. Again, when you get the turtle, you have to translate. And this purple, it's super important for Lancelot.
Wala bang ano, item check? Ang tagal naman mag-item check.
Yeah, you might actually get it.
They're playing it safe right now. If Hayes lands another crucial abyssal arrow, though, that will be the trigger for NXP to force a fight to make it happen. Because, yeah, that will be their best bet. The moment that abyssal arrow lands, immediately go in for the dive.
Maybe not, because Nico's more than ready to catch some arrows.
And he is popping up those stickers so much. He's like taunting. He's like yelling, "Hayes, give me your arrow!
He's like, hit me!
Give it to me!"
Ayan, tingnan nyo yung gold. Okay. So yung gold lane ng Onic, lamang na lamang doon sa gold lane ng ano. Dahil sa nangyari kaninang early na hindi nakukuha ni Renejay yung catapults. Okay. Si H2. Kaya dikit yung gold, no? Tingnan niya yung farm ni H2.
And that's exactly what you want as a draw with Power of Nature.
Mukhang dikit yung laban pero si H2 lang mayaman.
Welcome. This is not an arrow, ladies and gentlemen.
So in short, binubuhat niya sa early game.
This is the flame shot by about 2 inches.
Everything
Hindi
big.
na nangyari, no? Buhat H2 sa early game.
And that's first, right?
Yeah, hold up. Check it
Kasi
out.
lugi na naman yung dalawang side ng NXP. Basag bot.
But nonetheless gets away with
Lugi
it.
yung top.
Out of here.
So, yung mid nila, panalo. Binubuhat ni H2.
It's not. And so far, this battle down bottom, this calm and tame fight is resulting to Ryota just pushing the dead lane. NXP.
Although maano na yung barats, nakuha na yung barats na yan.
Maybe it's forced that Onic is making a lot of noise on top side so that Ryota can kind of form up a little bit. Make that
Nice turtle setup, kaso basag top.
This turtle at half health. What can
Turtle to tower.
I think NexplayEvos.
Basag na naman top lane.
On this. Well, Marky up to Marky business.
Same thing happened here. Like you said, a temporary for a permanent objective. And they don't seem to mind. No one was making their moves onto the turtle lane that way.
And that's why now NXP are trying to check the jungle of Onic to see if there's a purple buff to steal. They need to trade objectives as much as they can. And again, this is the classic Onic signature strategy that we've been seeing all season. They are willing to give up objectives to make sure they get the turrets. And if NXP aren't careful, that's how they'll
BOD na ba to si H2? BOD Warak sa tayo, build yan.
More better. If they can finally get some turrets broken, if they can finally get some pushes out, NXP will feel a little bit more comfortable in the spot that they're in. See, that's already one
There
down.
you go.
And here's what I'm worried about. NexplayEvos, they have no sailing.
Absolutely. Man, they gotta get this done quick if they ever want to get it done. 'Cause right now, they also have no answer to Ryota on the bot side except to throw more people in.
Kung titignan mo, mabilis
And Ryota, Aether is welcome.
Ang lalim yung balay nun.
Not even waiting for the ult to go off.
Kung titignan mo, malakas mag-dep yung Onic, no?
Casualty.
Export Nathan.
I'm feeling it, and I think NexplayEvos too. They gotta make like the other MPL regions and go for an MPL quickie. But right now, Ryota flickers on out. No fire.
Nakawarak siguro agad doon sa Ryota. Naka-imo ba
Yeah,
yan?
that was a massive slip up actually from Malayski. No results whatsoever, no returns at all for Onic for that death, except Kyrie actually took his place.
How do they trade it? Time and time again. They lose something, they always seem to break a turret. There's something up with Onic, but now NXP, they are playing a little bit better. They can continue the momentum they have. Blade of Despair has already been picked up by H2. By the way, Renejay and NXP perfectly read that Ryota was in that pixel shop down bottom. That's how they were.
Item check ulit.
Kumain ka na?
Di ba?
Pako kita.
Pwede na. Sa akin may sakto may spam pala yun.
Wala na.
So si H na pinakamayaman.
By the way, Renejay and NXP perfectly read.
Pero balance yung gold ng ng Onic eh.
Almost able to take him down.
Almost is the key word here. I'm not sure if NXP is just literally giving away turrets or they don't notice that someone is
Nagpopoka lang, ayan.
really up.
Bibigyan yung grab.
Happens all the time.
Phobia.
Dapat ginalagi nilang ginagawa, binibigyan na nila. Ooh! Patay yan, pre! May 3.
Matchup has always been to get out of
Sip-sip buhay.
diversion, but a delayed kill off cam.
Na-chup-chup yung buhay ng grab.
Maybe that was the burn from the
Bigyan na lagi nila gawin, bigyan nila lagi.
no, massive hit.
Kaya naman ng damage
If
na
that's
H2.
Phobia, this is going to be a pretty free objective.
So free lord, kaso level 1 lord lang yan.
See them spacing out, trying to get a little
Level 1 Lord.
side lanes there. The
Pero di naman sama, under 10 minutes.
By James, I mean, he'll be able to sustain the damage of Boloyski just a little bit more during the team fight. So it's looking like Onic are trying to avoid the team fights that NXP dish out. That's how they're able to catch up here or keep the gold close. But with the items that NXP are picking up, Genius One just picked up there by the Kagura. Vandus Battle just picked up there by H2. They're making the team fights look good for their side. And Onic cannot, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but Onic will not be able to avoid that over and over again. They need to take a fight at one point.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the mid-game spike, and the first time in a while we've seen actually NexplayEvos winning.
Tangin na ganyan yung nakakatakot na pag ganyan eh, yung Cobra.
Seem to be happy.
Hindi mo na makita sa mapa.
You know what, Reptar, you're right. They need
Kaya
to
charge lang siya sa likod.
This could be.
Bigla na lang susulpit.
Push the bottom. Popping the last Sandy already. Ryota clearing the wave. Not much NexplayEvos could be able to do there.
Wala talaga silang mapupush dyan.
Cutting the waves here. He has a...
Wala silang mapupush dyan kasi level 1 lord lang yun. Pero lalim ni Kyrie doon.
Trying to capitalize. Can they
Kahit-
find
kahit hindi na ikat ni Kyrie yun.
There's Yawi. Jumps in. Oh! He is popped. And it goes into the perfect spot. But flip it off the
Trigger pa si
bird
James.
for Jake.
Para sa akin, sayang yung flicker doon. Para sa akin, sayang yung flicker doon, no?
Oh!
Walang ulti, wala lang skill si Kyrie. Kahit second skill, wala lang shadow.
Up. And it goes into the
Flicker pa siya, no?
perfect spot. But
Patay na yan eh. Pupuntahan niya, no? Sayang flicker.
and also burn for James. It leads to what they wanted. A fruitful kill.
They do a lot of push. He is trying to get to that late game. The shadow kill is going to hurt a lot more. But I feel like NXP...
So, lamang na sila?
Just expend all the utility we can, take him down. Onic is not going to team fight well. And I think that is the case. There is no good team fight at all from Onic.
Okay.
And I can see why.
This Barrett's is starting to be
Kumain na ba kayo?
that Onic can't seem to
Kakain pa lang din kayo.
good items on him already. He'll be able to sustain a lot of damage. Of course, why not?
Yeah, just...
Nagtitip yan. Tangina mo, bibigyan. Mamatay, bibigyan pre, oh. Sino ba-backup sa'yo? Si Renejay, tsaka si ano. Ang layo nung Barats, ang layo nung Selena. Binigyan yung Cobra. So, babackup dito si Lance tsaka si Kagura lang. 3v5.
Oh, offensive one charge.
Yeah, we bounced the ball out of here.
Okay.
I think we're starting to see some
Bobo.
cracks in this whole
Ayaw pa din talaga niya mag-back, no?
moving in and out
Bibigyan to ulit, pre.
push strategy.
Pero tinitipihan pa rin, oh.
Like if you're able to
Loaded pa si Yawi.
force fights, get
Bibigyan to ulit, guys.
those kills that matter. Again, like earlier, the opening of the line.
Mapakita siya, eh,
You're
oh.
able to shut down Kylie when he's cutting the wave like that. And you're killing the targets. in
Bibigyan
that
nga.
center. This might actually make a difference now.
Tangina
Yeah,
mo.
got away with it once.
Si Renejay. Patay na si Yawi doon, nabigyan. Sabi ni Renejay, wala nang skill to mga to.
Not a second time.
Pak, nag-ulti.
I'm in a
Puk! Na-micro, pre. Patay, ipit. Saan ka pupunta? No? Yung tatawag mong gang rape. Ang gagawin ni H2 dyan? Yung dinosaur nasa top lane, si Selena papana, walang tatamaan. Ay, Diyos ko po. Dasal.
row, the same 36.
Nagdash siya doon, wala na. Si H2, tatry niyang patayin si Kyrie. Pak, tinamaan niya.
Right now, last standing. Renejay in the back lines.
Oh, goods. Nakapit na si H2, goods. So patayin talaga yung tropa.
He goes down, Kyrie, one more
Papalag pa
fall
sila.
to H2 and now
Uy, di na kaya, pre.
There's the battle of execution already popped in too late. Marky.
Masakit yung pakito, naka-assassin emblem yan.
Down the assassin. That's the
Paano kung nag-back na Sage to doon? Tignan nga natin. What if, pagpatay niya dito,
and right now, last
so trade, back na. Back na. Dito na siya dumano, doon. Nagdash siya, tatry niya pa. O, tatry pa niyang pamatay. Okay, hindi pa sila nag-back. Sabi nila, kaya to.
Too late. Marky finished him out, knocking down the assassin. That's 3 for what?
I was actually really liking what H2O was doing there. Really hard on
Although, good naman ako, napitas ni H2.
He really expended everything because he was right up his alley. And I love it that they are aware of that, but they are not noticing Marky.
Sakit naman sa kanyang pakito, gago.
With impunity. Oh, but yeah, once he gets a hold on you, the Daytona's welcome is not going anywhere. And Marky looking for a dash out of this purple buff.
No hurricane eye for you.
Let's see. Marky weaving it out. Oh, the champ sands. Just saves him.
Yeah, I really love it. And that's the power of the Paquito. You really do excel at any stage.
Pumasok pa kasi si Renejay. Pwede naman, no? Naisip ko yung, nakita ko yung gusto niyang gawin dito. No? Ang kaso, may shadow pa yung Haya, yun yung mali niya.
Really matter? This might
So, pinipredict niya na pupunta dito si Haya. Yung kita yung shadow na yan. Pinipredict niya, no? Alam niya na dyan mag-shadow yung Haya. Pero siguro hindi niya nakita yung isa pang shadow dito.
actually make a difference now.
So, pag-ulti niya, nag-teleport siya doon, di ba? Ayan, lalabas sa Renejay. Alam niya dito pupunta eh.
Once.
Oh. Kala niya, huli na niya. Kukomboy niya na mabilis yan. Kasi kala niya wala nang shadow. Eh, tangin na may shadow doon.
Not a second time.
Oh, pag-ulti niya, pak, wala na, patay na siya. Outplayed. Maganda naman yung idea niya na ganun.
And
Pero wala.
Renejay,
Yeah.
when
Ayun.
he went for the same area open, like
Yeah,
shadowed
he
out.
went for
Saw that. It was funny.
That moment was well played for Onic Philippines. That's where they caught a break, and that's how they're able to contest this board. Able to regain quite a bit of the map here. It's evenly red and blue, 50-50 here. H2 farming up that crab point in the back.
Marky's on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is dangerous. That's why they sent Jake over at less than half health. Immortality in tow. This is going to be a defense for NexplayEvos. And now Onic is opening up this avenue to have a lord for themselves.
And look at that late game Aloyski, man. You just don't want to go near that guy.
Ouch. Yeah.
Oh man.
By the way, Marky really doesn't want to leave lane. He's forcing NXP to rotate. He's forcing them to play as 4 for an objective team fight.
Oh, Yawi already out. They're playing D here.
Patay na naman si Yawi.
And already his whole
Yun lang, patay tayo dyan. Nangyari dun, sobrang baba ng HP ni Yawi.
Oh, man.
By the way, Marky really doesn't want to leave lane. He's
So andyan si Yawi, nag-check bush. Binibigyan na naman siya. Tangin naman, sakit niya ano. Sakit ni Baloyski, binibigyan na si Yawi.
Team fight.
Oh, Yawi already out. They're playing D.
Wala na.
Sanity pop. And already his whole kit taken down.
Yan mahirap pag late game, may marksman.
He follows.
Punit talaga yung tank.
Marky's
Right
still
now,
going.
Rionta's going into the back. Last Insanity still active. And
Your
Yun
base.
na, nadiskano na.
Marky up to some Marky business.
Nakagulo-gulo na, guys.
He's punching this inhibitor. And just like that, NexplayEvos, they secure the purple. They're still in this so far, but this Lord, not looking good.
Yeah.
Lord 2 might go to Onic.
That's gonna be an
Ganun.
Onic board. Man, this guy. Literal Marky business right here.
Yeah, and Onic needed this opening because NXP were starting to put Onic in a position where they needed to fight 5v5. But that mishap down bottom gave Onic an opportunity to finally start splitting the map again. And I think that's why they...
I mean, wala man lang ba nagbabawal kay Yawi na wala siyang kakampi dito sa bot lane kanina na back na siya. Kasi binigyan na sana isang beses eh. Tapos nakatakas siya. Hindi pa rin siya umalis doon. No? Di ba siya binabawalan ng teammates niya?
Went high and dry for this Paquito because even the Barretts, 1-on-1 versus against Paquito will eventually get melted down with him.
Side na lang idol no? Anong Nathan no? Wala siya magic depth. Bibigyan talaga siya yan.
Yes, a half health. Barats will not really survive much against a Paquito at 16 minutes. Just does not happen. And that will be resulting in a Lord and a push on top.
How the Titans
And
are-
bottom.
all the lanes. Onic Philippines has done well to orchestrate this push. There's so much pressure right now on NexplayEvos' base.
Sobrang dali naman nabasa yung pakita yung bot. Ito lang yung
So
depth
does
doon.
the bottom lane inhibitor. Mid is now in jeopardy for NexplayEvos. Where do they go? Especially when Marky's doing this, he's feeling so confident.
Kill him.
Nabasa yung
Right there
magmura.
with that guy. I mean, even right now, even with the barracks in tow, it's almost like a double huge tank front line, right? They can't move out their base. That's a big deal against NXPE. You do not have wiggle room for the Hayabusa.
The biggest bright spot right now that could happen for NXP is, oh, that pick off of that.
Yeah, Priota here. Flicker already burned. Immortality as well. H2 a little too deep. He pops the Phantom Execution. Oh, Yawi misses. Hits nothing but air. And just like that, they're still up. They
Oh,
wanna go.
Yawi again!
They wanna go. Yawi gets caught here in the middle of a rock and a hard place. And just like that, they reset. But this orange buff is going to be stolen by Onic Philippines. Now it's
Ganun lang.
trapped in their base.
Yeah, and they
No,
removed
ganun lang kadali, nakambak na.
basically the ability for Yawi to make a big coup for Tyrant Range quicker pick. And that is huge. That's
Late game na din, mahirap na mag-land sa late game.
Yeah, clutch barrier there by Mycophobia, and again, he continues his streak of just impressing in every game. Low stats, 0, 1, and 3. Sometimes that doesn't look even
Hindi na niya mapipitas yung Nathan din. Naka-win chat na eh. Naka-win top nature yung Nathan guys eh.
so impossible, which he has been able to with the
Pinakamabapatay ni H na dyan eh.
Don't necessarily result in the kills or
Actually, wala na eh.
just burn things out of your opponent. Yeah,
Hayabusa kung mahuli niya.
It's pressure, man. All you need is pressure there. You are doing your job, and Mycophobia is doing that.
Wala na namang wala ding late game hero yung next play. Sino pang late game nila? Wala. Tignan mo dito yung hero ng Onic. Pero siya Nathan. Hayabusa, masakit na din. GG talaga sila. Masyado sila naging kampante, no? Kung ginayos nila yung early, tapos na to. Eh kaso hindi nila natapos eh.
And more.
Yep, nice RG.
Wala na ano.
At 69%, the NexplayEvos is 31. There's so much more that NexplayEvos has to do. Again, same as we always do, a step process for NexplayEvos to get on the road to recovery. And here's one way. Your own purple, secure it. So now, H2 can move.
Right, with the Divine Glaive active on Kagura, maybe they're gonna have a better team fight, stronger engage. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen if they're confident enough to do that right now, but that's the win condition.
Bad trip talaga yan pre, naka-ambak.
The reason why
Hindi na naman sila nag-usap-usap ng 1 week guys, next week ulit.
the jungle, despite the lanes being frozen, was because they were watching after that.
Right.
This is a full build or almost full build Kagura now. You cannot give NXT a chance to just burst you down with a big yin yang.
Next week na ulit sila mag-usap-usap, no?
What the map looks like, it's only a 2k differential at 90 minutes. That's not much. We're going to 20 minutes here, and both teams are actually pretty.
Wala na sila magawa. Late game na.
To go. Anything can happen.
Yep, right here, Mycophobia trying to maintain the pressure up top. Oh, does he know?
Oh,
Does he
okay.
reckon that there might be 3 members?
Talo din naman sila pag sesa, pero duda ako sa Kagura pick na yun.
We have currently reached social media platform that has a lot of dancing and music.
Yeah,
Sa bagay, kahit Esme sila dito, no?
The third lord of the game. Where do we go from here? As Onic? Is Baloyski ready?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Baloyski is more than ready.
He's
It's
way-
BFN time. It's BFN time.
Yeah, I think he is going to be such a strong DPS backline already for Onic. At this point, he's no longer that mid support guy. He's going to be the main damage.
Okay, Baloyski just picked up an Athena shield, which should mean that he can survive a team fight a little bit longer. Baloyski will be the target to take down here for NXT. If they can get that Nathan down, they should be able to just
Tama yung ginagawa ni H2, binabawasan niya yung crack.
They need to do their best to continue pressuring the side lanes that no longer have it.
Nice catch.
They catch Riota, forcing out the last.
Sayang, hindi tumamagat yung pana.
This is the key. Oh, look at the damage.
Tinamaan ng bala kaso naka-ulti. Tinamaan ulit, nice haze.
Mortality popped already on Riota. In comes Marky with the pocket business into the back line. Knocks up 1. Cannot deal more damage here. There's 4 he's targeting. And just like that, Kyrie steals. He's small.
Sayang no, napinace
And
dun.
continue on with the Lord. Did they count? Did they count? No ults on the side of
No,
NexplayEvos.
I do not see green here. That could be bad. This is so bad.
Wild charge on the 2. James continuing. Marky! Oh, he forces out the Phantom Execution.
Tingnan mo naman yung binabuy time ni
For the
Haze.
side of Onic. But first, Yawi Hayes.
Ayun, sabog sila pa.
One so far. James looking low. James coming in, looking for a target. There's Yawi. Catches 1. Especially, no, he catches nobody.
Catches none.
That's a blessing on Mycophobia, and the Lord secured here by Onic Philippines. The window weaving in and out strategy pays off.
Onic Philippines right now is playing one of the most cerebral games of MPL I've ever seen.
Cerebral, perfectly put there. The mind games that Onic played. The fact that Miko
Galing ang ginawa nila dun, no?
delay NXP long enough. He was like, get me. Nope, we've already got it alert, and I got scot-free, so I'm happy with that, with what I was able to do. This
Oh,
was
well,
like,
he's delaying it so much.
Yeah, I
And
mean-
Ryota as well, man.
Ryota.
This guy, he looked like he got caught. He looked like he was about to go down. And that team fight took so long that his last insanity went off cooldown.
Yeah.
That's a later part.
You get me a 4 life bars.
he
And the flicker.
It's the Lord shortcut.
He's using the Guardian's barrier to divert.
What is this, Nico? Stop! That's illegal.
He's kiting Lord. He's kiting
What are you
Lord.
doing?
Oh, this is the Lord, the walk the Lord strategy.
Walk the Lord. It's
Walk the
working.
Lord.
That's James hit with a wild charge. Now finally Lord makes it straight
What is-
where they planned.
Man,
This is some TikTok strats. There, I said it. That's a TikTok
That's a
strategy.
TikTok strat.
If I've ever seen it in real life, this time at the pro scene, at the highest level of
Nah,
competitive Mobile Legends. And right now, James is surviving. Used the winter trumpet into a...
Di na nila kaya na, teka mo nakapreheat lang yun, Nathan. Wala din nagawa yung Kagura.
Right now, Onic may have been more than they can chew. Down goes the Grok. Is there more that they can bring here to end the game? Finally, H2 falls. So,
Kita niyo yung, teka mo si H2, pagkamatay ni H2, nakabili siya agad ng winter.
mortality pop. Finally, Miko goes.
Sayang din performance ni H2 dito sa larong to.
And right now, Onic may have been more than they can chew.
Ayun, bumili siya winter.
Down goes
Kaso
the
wala.
Grok. Is there more that they can bring here to end the game? Finally, H2 falls. So does Renejay. So does the base. Ladies and
Sayang.
gentlemen, Onic Philippines on a roll. Taking game 2 and the series.
that was... What are they...
What is this?
It's Brad.
That's,
What is
that's
this?
like branding to the highest level.
They have war paint and
They're cats, man.
They're beasts.
Ripple.
They're...
Rawr.
That's exactly.
GG. Ganun talaga, guys. Okay. Okay na. Itong RSG, malakas din itong RSG. Tingnan nga natin. Ano nangyari dito?
Aggressive lineups.